Republican State Representatives Katrina Pierson of Rockwall and Mike Olcott from Aledo. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So the Texas House just made history passing this education savings bill account for the first time. First, your reaction?
I think I'm just elated. We were determined to stay here as long as it took. You know, many of us have been in the front of this fight for decades, and today we delivered for Texas families.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of excitement in the chamber, especially among the Republicans, obviously, that voted for it. It's been an issue that's been front and center throughout the whole campaign that both of us ran, as well as the last 2 or 3 months. It's one of Governor Abbott's top priorities, and I'm just glad we got it past the finish line, and I'm looking forward to moving on to some other bills now. But no, we're excited, and I think you heard that back there, just how excited we all are about getting this done.
You were elected on this issue. Governor Abbott helped campaign for you. This campaign was bitter fought for both of you. You defeated Republicans who opposed this bill. And so talk to me a little bit about that. I'll start with you, Mike.
Sure. Yes, it's an issue that was a big part of our campaign, and there was a very stark contrast. I support education freedom for parents and children, and my opponent does not. He supports the status quo, which simply is not working in the state of Texas anymore. I know that my district actually it's doing pretty well, but I think that there's certain parts of Texas where this is desperately needed, and I think that's something it's critical that we get done. So there was a stark contrast between me and my opponent, and that led to a big difference in the election, I think.
I mean, I would agree. You know, my district specifically, school choice is great for Texas. My schools are great in my district. This was about the state of Texas. And it helps when you vote for your district. And the people in my district absolutely support a school choice for the state. And tonight, that's what we gave them.
And what do you say to Texans out there on why this is going to help students? Because we heard Democrats say this is welfare for rich people who already attend private schools. So what do you say to that?
One of the things I think that was brilliant about what Chairman Buckley did with this bill was that the way he staggered in these different tiers. And the first priority tier are the special needs kids, and then the second tier that gets funding after that are the lower income kids, and then just works his way up. So I just think it's a bogus argument, and we didn't buy it, and so we think it's going to provide opportunity and freedom for children, especially lower income children, to actually move up the ladder and find a environment that works the best for them.
Well, I think the Democrats actually made our case in the closing speech. You will find in one of the closings, they started out by saying, if it's true that our students have poor outcomes, then it's our fault. It's the government's failure. Well, that's why we're here, because there are a lot of families who are not happy with the outcomes in their public schools, and this gives families a choice to go to private school or charter school, all the schools that they have now at their fingertips, and parents will be in the driver's seat from now on.
My last question to both of you, I appreciate your time, is as far as what the Republicans say, that low-income students, disabled students are going to be prioritized, how important is it that the state actually follows through on that and makes that happen, at least until we see who all applies for this program?
I think it's very important, because I think that if that doesn't happen and you find that this money is only going to people that are currently in private schools and to wealthy people, it's probably not going to get renewed next year. I think it's going to be a PR nightmare. But I have full confidence in Chairman Buckley's the way he's written this bill, we're going to do it right, and those people are going to have opportunities that wouldn't have otherwise.
And I would just say the bill is actually structured for that purpose. When you're looking at private school versus public school, the children who are in private schools, and by the way, the schools have to sign up to participate in the program to begin with, and most private schools aren't, because they don't want to have any types of regulations coming from the state. So this is designed for those low-income families to go to those schools that no one even talks about. Everybody wants to talk about these $50,000 private schools. That's not what this is for. This is for the low-income families who are in communities that have affordable private schools, $8,000, $10,000 for tuition. So it's structured that way to serve those people.
Republicans Katrina Pierson and Mike Olcott, thank you so much and for speaking with us late at night, early
Yes.
in the morning after the vote.
Whatever day this
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Thank you for staying around so late.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.